So hi guys and welcome back to another episode of my F1 Manager Creator Team Career Mode Season 5, and let me show you we are winning the championship handsomely there, and Hamilton is going to get his 9th very easily. So let's just see the rear wing. Let's install the replacement for him. Hamilton has done it, and let's just, well, we have to see the car parts development. Let's go, and we have to research. So let's research the front wing. Let's use a little bit. Okay, 1.2 20 hours. Yeah, that should be enough. Let's go to, let's go to engineers. Let's do 38 days. And I was thinking about it, guys. Let's not remove it. Let's not remove the car development from Hamilton's car, because that is one of the things that is helping us. So let's use a little bit more for the suspension. Use 2 engineers. Let's do that, 29 days, and let's just skip past the time. And guys, we already have something. Let's see. Simulator concerned. Yeah, shut down for 5 days. Why not? Underfloor research development is completed, guys. So let's go and research the underfloor once again. But you know what? Let's not do that. Let's go back for a second and let's see the side pods. And let's see the rear wing, and you know what, let's just put a little bit more into the rear wing, and our final 8-year period is going into the rear wing, which I don't think is the waste of resources. Let's use the 3 engineers we have, and let's do that. Obviously, yeah, I think this should be good. So let's go back and let's just go for the sponsor plan review, and let's see, guys, the race simulator concerns have been completely done. So let's just go. And guys, our sponsor plan review has come in, and 900,000 for that. And okay, so we have still not met it. We have still not met the criteria. That is annoying. So yeah, I am not going to use my drivers this time. Let's use okay, so that was Hamilton. Yeah, remove that. Let's go. Yeah, that should be good. And you know what, let's do that. Why not? And guys, look at that. Everything is done. We have nothing, no concerns here. So let's just do the race targets, and let's just go into the Mexico GP.
We return once more to the hustle and bustle of Mexico City. Music is in the air this weekend, but it's not mariachi we'll be hearing. It's going to be the roar of the engines and the cheers of the crowd. Formula One is back in the very heart of Mexico City at the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez.
Taking a look at the top of the constructors' standings, we've got a team that's starting to pull away. And the next rounds are still crucial to decide the final order of the season.
Now let's crack on with the weekend.
And we are in the Mexican GPs, and let's see nothing we can change in the car setup. And
it was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
And yeah, 97 for Kushmaini, 99 for Hamilton. Let's just go into the Mexican GP. And into the qualifying, let's send Miney out, and yeah, let's skip that, and let's send Hamilton. Let's skip a little. Let's see. I have tried to send these guys a little bit farther, but this time I thought, you know what, let's just see if we are able to get a good enough tow from these guys. So let's see, mine is starting, and this is Hamilton. Let's see the first sector, 27.1 and a 26.9. So a 2 tenths worth of slipstreaming on the start finish straight. That might actually be a big thing. So let's see, someone has actually taken that, and it's Westy who has gone purple in second sector. 29.3, Hamilton has taken the purple, and 29.4 for Miney, he goes P1, and Hamilton obviously takes that by 2.5 tenths. 7 tenths lower than Miney, Piastri, and yeah, I am not taking that. So Hamilton has actually done a better first sector, while he didn't get any kind of slipstream. So good for him. And the second sector, yeah, that is still green. Good for him. And Miney has matched Hamilton's first sector That is also good, but he is half a turn slower. And Hamilton has taken P4. Good for him. And obviously, guys, this is on the same set of tires which they did their first laps. And mine goes P5. That is good. That is good. And that will get ourselves into Q2. Let's see Q1 and well, Max Verstappen. What is happening to him? And Antonelli. Well, Antonelli is more or less a slow driver. Well, he has a slow car right now, the Red Bulls. So I understand why he is a little bit slower and out of Q1. But guys, the Ferraris are fighting for wins. I don't know what has happened to them. And I think, guys, more or less every team is now going for for the final research here. So we have also stopped upgrading. So Mine has started his lap into Q2 here on the same used tires he did Q1. Let's see green sectors 27.0, 26.9. Obviously makes sense, they are slower, but I think we can still do something here. So let's see the second sector for Mine 29.0. That is still good. And 29.6 Hamilton a lot slower, and Mine goes P1 obviously with the 113.6, and Hamilton goes 9/10 slower. Why was he so slow? And look at that, guys, Mine and Hamilton now starting their laps into Q2 here. Let's see. Yeah, Hamilton has also done that, and Mine into 1, 2 and 3. Let's see what he gets in the first sector. Hamilton is alright, and Russell has just gone to P1. Let's see the first sector 26.7 and a 26.9. I think that's a little bit slower, but let's see what we can do still. And second sector for Mine, it's going to be purple here. Hamilton still a little bit slower, but it should be good enough. And Sainz goes P1. Take that from Russell, and Mine still goes P5, and Hamilton only P13. What? Hamilton is only P13. What has happened here, guys? And Hamilton is out, guys. What has happened here? What has happened? How is Hamilton out of Q2? So that will be a lot difficult for him to get a good lap in. And I mean, are we this slow now? Is our car this slow that we have to, wait a lot and still not able to get ourselves into Q2? Well, into Q3, which, I mean, I'm confused, guys. What's happening here? But I guess, guys, we still have an amazing race car. So, you know what? Let's not worry about it. And we are going to see what we can do with the purple. First sector 26.7 and a 28.9 on a used set of soft tires for Mine rounding out the last corner. Let's see where Mine goes. And he goes with 113.2 into P1. And we have a yellow flag, but I still have to send Mine out right now. And look at that, guys. It was Ocon who spun into turn 5, does not matter. But Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz were the only ones who was just a little bit faster than us. So let's see the first sector for Mine, who is going to improve. Let's see other people's time. Charles Leclerc with the green sector and a purple second sector. Maloney green 2 sectors. And you know what, let's keep an eye on Maloney down to the last corner. He goes P5. Piastri is not improving. He is into the pits. And look at that guy, Charles Leclerc improves his lead into P1. Mine with 2 green sectors in the last sector here. Maloney and Sonoda has done it, and Mine improves, but he does not improve enough, and he will going to start into P3. So at the end, George Russell did an amazing lap, takes himself into P4. Good for him. And Haas and McLaren looks like are fighting for the final points into P2 in the constructor. So guys, let's just go into the race.
It's almost time to get things going here in Mexico City as we settle down for 71 laps of breathtaking action.
We've seen some unbelievable action around the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez in the past. Ferrari's Sebastian Vettel had to fight off both Red Bull drivers only to be demoted off the podium in 2016 in what was a highly controversial moment.
Thin air at this elevation means less airflow around the car. Drivers could struggle with cooling their cars and themselves around Mexico City's track. It's a physical test of technology and human endurance alike. Here we are, folks. We're back for another day of scintillating F1 action. It's race day.
And into the race, let's just see medium to soft to medium. I guess we are going for that strategy. I mean, I'm not really against it. So let's just go 2 laps. You know what? Let's just go 3 laps lower. Let's do the driver options. Nothing more we can change here. So let's do that same for Kush Mini. And yeah, driver options done. Let's just go into the grid formation.
Final checks are being carried out by the teams, and it won't be long until we get this race underway. Here's a determined Sainz lining up on the grid.
A second place start for them today. They'll be aiming for a podium, but could they even sneak the win?
So let's see what today has in store, shall we? This is it. Here we go with the Mexico City Grand Prix. It's lights out and away we go.
So Charles Leclerc is starting P1 with Carlos Sainz into P2, and they are taking their chances there. Mini though comes here and he is going for that P2, and he is still going side by side. Has taken that P2 from Carlos Sainz, and Piastri has taken P4 from George Russell, and Mini is into P2 a little bit behind Charles Leclerc, and he needs to catch up. And let's keep an eye on Hamilton, who is on soft tires. He needs to be a little bit faster while overtaking these guys. Let's see, Sargent Gasly is on mediums, though Sargent is on softs. And look at that, guys, Mini has lost a second to Charles Leclerc, which means nope, Charles Leclerc is on medium tires. And let's see, Charles Leclerc, Mini mediums, Sainz, Piastri, George Russell into the soft tires. So we have been overtaken by Sainz, does not matter. We can close up back to him. Let's see, Piastri though is also on softs, Russell too, and Maloney and Tsunoda on mediums, Lando Norris, Lawson, Vesti, Ocon, Sargent, and everyone under P14. All of these guys are on soft tires. So you know what, let's try to bring those tires back into the range, and let's keep an eye on Mini, who has lost a second. So that is not good, guys. We have lost way too much time. This is costing us a lot of position. This is not good. We have to keep ourselves with these guys. Let's try to use and let's try to fight. And let's keep an eye on Hamilton, who is now going for the overtake on Gasly, and he goes for it, and he has overtaken Gasly there. Let's try to bring those temps back into the range for him. Let's keep an eye on Mini, who is now catching up to Oscar Piastri, who has the DRS. And look at that, Piastri fighting with Charles Leclerc. They are trying to, get that DRS, but now we can stop pushing on everything. And you know what, let's try to save the battery too. And Piastri has overtaken. He has overtaken Charles Leclerc, and we with Mini goes for it. And into turn 1, we have overtaken Charles Leclerc, though I think Charles Leclerc will get the DRS, and he does not. And guys, we have a crash. That is not good. We have a crash, and it's Albon and Logan Sargent. What has happened here?
And you can just feel the frustration.
And that was Logan Sargent,
on the monitors.
taken out by Alexander Albon. A crash which you do not see, and Ocon though has been overtaken by Hamilton. What an amazing overtake from him, though he needs to catch up back to the top 10, because look at that, Maloney is out of DRS. Let's keep an eye on Mini, who is 4 seconds behind Sainz, who is 2 seconds, 3 seconds now behind Piastri. Let's see, here goes Lando Norris, who has overtaken Mini. Charles Leclerc tried to do it, did not work. And guys, lap 19, it's time for Hamilton to pit. Let's try to push him 100%. Yeah, optimal pit stop time, and none of these guys have pit, which is good news for us, guys, because if I can push a lot here, and look at that, 34%, 44 for 40% for Ocon 2, and 38% for us. And yeah, this is the time to push 100% here, guys, as best of a in lap we can get. We are trying to do that for Hamilton. Let's keep an eye on Miney, who has not able, well, he has not been able to get his fuel back into the range. Let's do that for him. And Hamilton has not been able to overtake, and he finally does overtake George Russell. Let's try to save his DRS and ERS, and look at that, Sainz, Lando Norris, Ocon into the pits. Hamilton though is not, because what has happened to me? I forgot to pit Hamilton in, which was my mistake. So let's push him for one lap again. That might actually be a good thing. Might be actually a good thing for us. So let's skip a little to see, and he has again overtaken George Russell, and he now goes into the pits. And let's see. So Gasly and Russell now into the pits from their soft tires. Let's see. 2.4 pit stop. Okay, and let's keep an eye on George Russell. He is behind us, so that is good. And look at that, guys. Lando Norris on hard tires. On hard tires. That is a very different strategy. But guys, I don't think the hard tires will go the distance. So you still will have to pit on another tire. And guys, lap 23, I think it's time to pit Miney. He has saved a lot of fuel and lot of ERS. Let's try to push him a little bit for one more lap. And he is behind Sargent. So you know what, let's just pit him now. Not on soft tires, let's go on to the mediums. Let's do that. Obviously it will cost him a little bit time, but look at that, Hamilton is fighting with Lawson. That is not good, because we need to fight with Ocon, Gasly and Charles Leclerc, but we are just a little bit too far. And let's keep an eye on Miney, who now goes into the pits. Let's see where he comes out. Porsche though I think has not pit, so good for us. Let's see, Lando Norris has already overtaken us. Piastri 2, Gasly on the main straight has overtaken us. Ocon has 2, and let's keep an eye on us, and we have come out in front of Lawson. That is good. And Hamilton overtakes him. He overtakes Lawson. Let's keep an eye on Miney. Let's try to save the fuel, and you know what, let's use everything for both of our drivers, and let's try to push away, and let's try to catch up to the top 9. And guys, lap 37, look at that, we are now P6 and P7, which is actually a good position considering where we were. And Miney here goes on Gasly, still going side by side. Gasly will not get the DRS, and he has been pushed wide, and Miney will, and he has taken that P5. And this is, well, the pushing out of the way, which has helped Hamilton to catch back into the DRS of Gasly. But well, Gasly is a little bit faster, so let's use Hamilton's time, and let's keep an eye on the lap times, and let's see. So 18, well, we are in the 18s and people in front of us are in the 20s. So all in all, we are still catching the top 4, which is the most important. So let's try to save the tires. Everything needs to be saved right now, guys, and then we will see what we can do. And guys, we have a big crash here for Lawson and Westy. That has caused a VSC. That is going to disrupt. That is going to disrupt a lot of strategies for us. And I have to pit Miney. Well, at least Hamilton in first of all. And what to do with Miney, guys? What to do with Miney? And Lawson has retired. Let's see that. And yeah, we can see that. But have I forgot? Yeah, guys, I do not know. I must have forgot to show you the clip. But right now, the most important part is that Hamilton is going into the pits. What should we do with Miney? And guys, I have decided what I'm going to do with Miney. And this is that we are not going to pit him, guys, because that does not make sense for him to pit. Sainz though is going into the pits. He goes on another set of hard tires, though we have gone on to the medium set. I don't know what it will entail from here. Hard tires for most of these guys. And let's see, Porsche, and he also goes. So everyone is going on to hard tires, because look at that, medium tires will have a hell of a lot time to get these guys till the end. But guys, I think we can do it. So And guys, the VSC has ended. Let's, let's use everything because we have the fuel and we have the tires for at least Miney. Well, not for Hamilton. I can use the tires for Hamilton, but just for a little bit. And we go here green. And now the first goal for us is to overtake Antonelli as fast as we can. And let's keep an eye on Miney, who is also using everything he has because his tires also gone and done. Well, they have gone and done cold. But here we are on Hamilton because he needs to overtake Antonelli, who is on 59% tire of hards, which is not good. Let's see. And here Antonelli defends and he has still stayed in front, which is going to cost us a little bit, guys. We need to overtake Antonelli as fast as we can. And look at that, guys, defending by Antonelli, but it's not going to work because we have overtaken him. And let's try to save the fuel here too for us. And let's see, we have already done the... Yep, we are out of the DRS for Antonelli. Good for us. And guys, lap 49, guys, we have lost a little bit too many position. I was so close to Piastri there, and now I am P4. But guys, this is going to help us because now I'm going on to the soft tires. And let's see what we can do. And we go 3 wide with Gasly, Sainz and Charles Leclerc. Charles Leclerc has overtaken Miney, but Miney comes back and he overtakes Charles Leclerc there. But Sainz, look at that, guys, he is really close to us. And we have lost a whole pit stop. We have lost a whole pit stop. So guys, have we made a big mistake here? Have we made a terrible blunder here? But that is going to be well known to us after the 20 laps are done. So we are here with Miney with 12.4 second pit stop time. We come out in front of, we come out behind George Russell, which isn't the worst position to be in right now. But we have lost to Antonelli too. That is not good, guys. Let's use the battery to overtake Antonelli as fast as he can because look at that, he has still not pit. And we have lost position to Lando Norris, who is, to be fair, on new medium tires here. And that is a caution sign in front of Lando Norris, and he is going into the pits to retire. Yep, Lando Norris retires out of the race, and we are here trying to overtake Antonelli, and we have done that on new soft tires. Let's try to save the ERS for us, and I think Miney will be able to at least get P6, and after that it's all on himself. And guys, this is not good. We have a VSC. Sonoda is out. Sonoda is out. Let's keep an eye on Hamilton, and let's see the crash first of all.
Looking at turn 12. And that's the moment the car plows into the wall. Well, following a crash like that, it'll be important now to ensure that any debris is cleared from the scene.
And that was a big crash for Yuki there, and he is out of the race. And guys, this might be a chance that calls ourselves into the pits for Hamilton. I know, might be a dumb thing to do, but guys, we look at that, 22 seconds behind, and look at that, every one of these guys are pitting, and Hamilton, well, he comes out into P5 even after pitting. So let's see, Gasly and Piastri are the only two who went on to pitting. The VSC is ending. We have now saved the fuel. Hell, we are now in surplus, so let's use everything we have. And you know what, let's use the tire wear too for Hamilton because Hamilton can use it. Miney cannot use that much, but he still will be able to pick off some of these guys. He has well maintained his P5. I think he will be able to get some more. Let's keep an eye on Hamilton, who is using everything because he has the tire wear to use it. And let's see, can we catch up? We are catching up a little bit, but look at that, guys, it's the top two who have lost, and Hamilton has overtaken Pierre Gasly. Let's see that overtake for him, and it was through the inside, and we have seen people crashing there and getting a 20-second penalty, but it's not going to work out like that this time. And look at that, guys, we are still using everything we have. The tires have gone a little bit too hard, but here goes Gasly. He overtakes Hamilton, but it doesn't matter, guys. And guys, 10 laps to go. Look at that, guys, we have caught up to the top two. Well, not really. We have overtaken the P4 and P5, and we have caught up a lot to the top two. So let's try to, do it a little bit more, and let's see what we can do after that. And guys, look at that. What has just happened? How have we lost 4 seconds to these guys. Let's try to use everything we have. And Piastri has overtaken Carlos Sainz. We now needs to overtake him, and Miney is catching up to Gasly. What has happened to Gasly? His tires are done. Gasly's tires are done. He has used a little bit too much of his tires. Let's use everything. Let's keep an eye on Hamilton. We need to overtake, guys. We need to overtake these guys. But Piastri is trying to keep ourselves away from him, and that's why he is giving DRS to Sainz, and that is going to cost us, though. Miney has overtaken Gasly, and we have caught up a little bit, but that might not be enough, guys. That might not be enough. What a roller coaster of a race. Sainz, though, has taken P2 again from Piastri. Piastri is losing his time, but look at the tire. Their tires are a little bit better. I think going on to the medium tires for Piastri, it did work out, but he just does not have that pace, and Hamilton is closing up. He is still closing up, but I think, guys, he is just a little too far. But who did an amazing strategy there, rounding out the last corner, is going to win the Mexico GP. Charles Leclerc goes P1, Sainz goes P2, and Piastri goes P3. And what an amazing comeback from Hamilton, who goes P4. And I still think, guys, pitting was the right choice, because we might have been swallowed up by all of these guys if we had not pit. But guys, this was an amazing race. What a comeback from Lewis Hamilton.
Lewis Hamilton there, having secured the Drivers' Championship.
This really does put them up there with the all-time greats, a legend of the sport.
Out and onto the podium steps Charles Leclerc, the driver from Monaco, really deserving of that top 3 spot.
That gives them their first win of the season, and it was really well deserved.
A carnival atmosphere, as always, for the Mexico City Grand Prix.
And obviously, look at that, Lewis Hamilton gained 10 positions. So I think, guys, it wasn't all bad, but just a little bit worse qualifying for Lewis Hamilton. So let's see. I think Lewis Hamilton has won the championship, guys, because we have only 2 races to go, and there is no way Kush Miney can catch up that. And I think after this, it's going to be an easy sail to the last races. So let's see. Constructor, again, we have won it. So we are already double championship winning here. So that is good, guys. But still, we can still do more. So if you are enjoying these videos, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys for the next one.